Hey y'all, this is Dave and Paige. We are taking a look at Ryobi's 6-inch auger. This thing will drill a 31-inch max depth hole. It is model number 2903. So it is a brushless auger that is pretty straightforward. I think you're going to like it a lot. Really heavy metal blade. Can you hold the thing up? It's relatively lightweight, but it's not sure easy to handle. I can tell you that. I mean, it's heavy, but it's big. So if we swing this up, you can see that it's got a drill, a self-drawing tip, and then it's got some nice teeth that are replaceable. So if you bang it up in the rocks, no big deal. And then you got a quick release pin, and then and so the whole thing will separate. You just pull that, you can separate from the body. You got a brushless gearbox or a brushless motor. You got your gearbox right here. And then this will be where the battery goes. Then you have your forward, reverse, and then kickback off or kickback on control. So which one do you want on? And then finally you get some LED lights. That should have been placed better, but little LED lights kind of letting you know what's on. And then lastly, here's the trigger. So this tool will take any 1+ battery, and so Ryobi's 1+ 18-volt line is fantastic. And so any battery goes. This is going to be I can't imagine anything smaller than this. I think this is a 1.5 amp hour battery. This is just what we have available. So it plugs in, and don't pull the trigger. Hold on, sweetheart.
Oh wow! I can wipe my bike.
So we just plug it in, and so the power is on there. Now, this thing, and it probably weighs 5 pounds. I don't know.
Get out of the way. It weighs too much.
It's up to your chin. So will you hold that?
Okay.
And just keep the camera on, like where we're digging. So we're gonna put kickback on, go forward. So that's the controls here, and you might zoom out a little bit. Keep way far back. No, just. Yeah, don't pinch it at all because it just makes people just want to barf when they watch. Got a trigger. And then you're going to do the safety and then pull. The handles are faced out, so the arch is towards your belly.
That is a fast digger.
Awesome? Then we can get it out, shake it, and... Oh man, what a short video. Oh dang. Well, we don't have enough power in our battery. That digs nicely though. You can see it's going to dig your 6-inch hole. Zoom out a little bit, Paige. Like seriously, like stand up. That'll be great. And I'll hold it for you, okay? And then, so you've got teeth on one side. Yep, you got your self-drawing bit that's being cleaned off there. Teeth, and then a scraper blade. These are replaceable. So these teeth are replaceable. This blade is replaceable. And then when you're done, and sadly we're done now. This one is just too old. It won't hold the juice. When you're done, oh there we go. So here, watch out. Let's see if we can go a little further. And remember, when you're digging, you always want to make sure you're digging in a place. You're digging in a place that's not.
I can bike ride.
That's. Hey, sweetie, I need you to wait just for a minute. I hear you want a bike ride. Is that right?
Okay.
I'm understanding you, sweetie. So make sure you're going in a place that you know there's not a water line. There's no water line. There's no power line. Get it marked if you need to make sure that you're not. Gonna run into something, an underground utility. But for an auger, if you need a light duty auger that's going to drill some nice holes in loose soil, this is, I think, probably a pretty good bet. My recommendation is clearly don't do a 1 or a 1.5 amp hour battery, but instead get a 4 amp hour. I think you're going to have a whole lot more power, and this is quite an old battery anyways. So we just need to get a bigger battery on this, and I think we'd be pretty good shape, don't you?
And you don't really even need headphones. It's not that loud.
Yeah, it's not loud. You don't need your ear guards on, your ear goggles. And then if you pull your pin, there's your there's your part that you want to, you want to, of course, protect all of it. But if you want to have one piece outside in your storage shed, just kind of protect from the elements, and then this one would just stay in your garage, I think you'd be in great shape. So, it's a nice tool. I think this will be really handy. We need to get a bigger battery.
Yeah, and it would definitely be handy on a farm, things like that.
You can see it turns nice and slow. So you'll be able to control it.
And I think it would be very helpful on a farm and homestead and things like that.
Farm or homestead would be great, yeah. Or if you're a maxi gardener, or if you want to show them our radishes that we accidentally grew, or if you want to grow some huge radishes. We grew these radishes with the intent of tilling up our soil. Before we had an auger, and now we just really enjoy growing daikon. So there's our biggest daikon radish, just huge. It drills the soil, and that has taken. And then this will be our next step. These daikon radishes, 2 seasons of these, along with being able to drill straight down. We don't want to shred the
daikon roots.
The bugs in the soil. We don't want to destroy the little biome, the micro.
We don't want to.
I can't even think of the word I'm looking for.
The
microorganisms. But this won't do that. It's not going to tear it up like a tiller. But and then of course we intended to have rocks around here. We just need to make sure we don't lose them in there. But the radishes with this, I think we're going to have some nice deep soil. This will go 31 inches deep.
That looks
that will be
almost
nice and
the exact same size of that radish.
That radish could be 6 inches around. All right, you want to stop on the video? We'll sign off and say thanks for joining us. See you again next time.
Us.